Hello and welcome to the Trampled Back Podcast, episode 88. I'm Gary Black and joining me this week is Chris Conroy.
Two fat ladies.
And John Walker.
Hello.
88? We are fucking romping through these numbers now.
I know. We're going too quick. We need to take a few weeks break.
Will we get to 100 before Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
Carry to... Yeah. As long as we keep doing them.
If Jesus wants it.
Yeah, good. That's a good point, John.
If Allah wills. But do you know what? We're absolutely powering through the Patreon. We are very nearly at a milestone of $100.
Yeah, well, that was the thing when we were reading up about it. They said if you can get $100 in your first month,
see,
well.
see the next person that gives us $12 a month. Yeah. That's that. We thought the first big milestone. See if you've been thinking about it. Get it done.
I'm going to take every one of those dollars and make a rain dollar bills.
Money.
And if you were listening to episode 88 right now, and you listen to episode 87, Patreon people will know that there was an 87.5.
Yep, there was an extra. There was
a full episode
went out.
We wanted to do like 10 minutes, didn't we? But
yeah,
we love our patrons so much that we contributed a full extra night.
It was actually the best thing we've done in a year.
It's a shame because we did so well to be like, don't worry if you can't afford to donate, don't worry about it. But you really are missing out on an excellent episode.
So traditionally, this is us back to number 88.
Yes.
We got a celebrity death this week.
It would be one Mr. Dudley Sutton.
We get ghosted this week. When people die, people text us and say, "Here's one for the celebrity deaths."
Yeah, we got.
Thank me later.
But we don't know yet if it's been a setup. If it was his own little humorous way of going, let's see if they'll do a full bit on this.
Who was it we did episodes and episodes on? Was it the guy for Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
The Groundhog Day. We get some mileage out of that. What was his name again? The guy for
the director, Harold Ramis.
Harold Ramis. We'd done him as a celebrity death 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Just as a Groundhog Day reference. Mm-hmm. Well,
was he in Groundhog Day?
The Bill Murray film.
Aye.
Maybe.
Is that the one that was directed by Harold Ramis?
Yeah. Do you know he died?
Was he in Ghostbusters?
We got sent one this week that we were all fucking teed up to do it as a celebrity
I'd done
death.
loads of research.
It came through to us like late last night as well, so when I read it I was quite upset.
Couldn't get to sleep?
Well, because I've got my mate Richard Morgan. See, anytime we put group photos up, he loves playing around. You've just started playing around with Photoshop. He loves this app, and every picture he will take a different picture of the same people in the photo, and somebody in the background will have Greengrass's face on it.
Right, we're talking about the actor Bill Maynard, who actually died in March.
It never made it into a roundup.
What, like
of deaths? Remember we did the episode that was
But do you know the issue? See, if somebody's vehemently famous for one thing, you can't put his name on Wikipedia. It should have said Greengrass and then in brackets the actor's name.
Right.
Because if, like, I don't know Vera Duckworth's actual name. So if they put the actress' name up on a death, I'd go...
I have a feeling she's a Lynn. Was she a Lynn?
Yeah.
Was she? It
seems right.
But could you have picked the Lynn out in a crowd? Like if it said it's Lynn Baker that died?
You couldn't pick her out of a lineup.
So we'd done the research, but the guy actually died and should we do him?
Yeah. Sorry you died in March, we missed it.
But it kind of fits in with the actual celebrity death of the guy that died this week.
Yeah.
Dudley Sutton, who was one of the sort of secondary actors in Lovejoy.
Yeah, he is the definition of a jobbing actor.
Yep,
played just a little bit parts and loads of stuff.
Played Tinker in Lovejoy, and Bill Maynard's Claude Greengrass was sort of a similar standing. You know, he was a recurring character. He was there, but he wasn't really integral to. He'd be lucky to make the calendar.
I think he's he's the Chelsea boss, not the manager of the football team, but in the football factory. I think he's the boss of the Chelsea firm.
Oh, like the old timer. I've seen things you wouldn't understand, lad.
Yep.
See Lovejoy. When Lovejoy was on, I don't know if I must have been at school, but I thought Lovejoy was an old guy. But that's like fucking 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Lovejoy was cutting about, and he must have been my age now, like 31. But the very premise of a show like Lovejoy going, I'm an antiques dealer who also solves mysteries. Are you going to? You get so many police procedural dramas now. Are you going to get like somebody that occasionally eBays? Did you just whack your face off your own microphone?
It was just my glasses. It's fine.
Did somebody say eBay?
I was just thinking, it's funny because at that time you did have to have a but. They solve mysteries, but their day job is this. Whereas now you don't really get that. It's just they work in a police station.
And they occasionally solve crimes.
Yeah.
There's so many of them, isn't there?
They'll never turn up to the union meetings worrying about their pension getting cut.
Aye, they'll never cut.
That would be a shite episode of like the Bill going, this is the day we're at the union meeting.
Aye.
They're putting our pensions into a lottery fund.
Or a police officer that is vehemently in favour of independence but has to go to a Hope Over Fear rally. I know we're being respectful and we're doing, like the celebrity death and trying to do the decent thing, but just when I thought about that there, did you see the stuff about them showing Braveheart at a fucking independence rally? Wait, I don't get this.
Whoever, it's almost like somebody was like, imagine we did a big event and we showed Braveheart at it, and somebody overheard it and went, that's a fucking brilliant idea.
I've never seen Braveheart.
It's awful.
Never seen it.
I don't think it's awful. I don't watch it thinking this is the history of Scotland and I want to vote for independence. I watch it going, I actually think this is an okay made movie.
See when Braveheart came out,
Gary, I could have pinned you as someone that would talk Braveheart down. I could just everything I know about you would not have enjoyed this film.
If Gary had directed Braveheart, it would have been called Soft Arse. He would have got really angry and he emailed somebody.
Leave me alone.
Email me.
That Braveheart's alright.
Is it?
It's alright. It's not great. I never at any point thought that this is definitely what happened. And
tell you what, I've got Michael Collins in VHS and DVD. That's West of Scotland scaling for you right there. The wind that shakes the barley. I could give you the script off the top of my head now.
Aye, so what was the point?
So I was just going, what we need is a procedural drama where a police officer works for the police but at the same time has to police things that doesn't necessarily agree with. What would we call it?
It's just my job.
I've got a pension. Gary, I'm putting you under no pressure to come up with a show title right now.
I feel it. I feel the pressure though.
Do you know what? I'll come up with one before the end, right? I'll keep hanging about it.
Okay. So Dudley Sutton as well is his main. I looked through his whole repertoire of work,
right, and
picked out Return of the Pink Panther, The Sweeney, and also Skins.
Do you ever watch The Sweeney?
No.
Did you ever watch it? The Sweeney, The Professionals are all worth revisiting again, just to see how TV was made in a different time. Just where you could drink at your work, you could smoke in the office, you could beat women if they stepped out of line slightly.
Cops and jobbers,
right? Is that what you're going for the? Okay, cops and jobbers.
That's also alright.
Cops and jobbers. Right, okay, we'll keep going.
Greengrass isn't dead.
No, he is dead, but he died in March.
Right, he didn't die now. He still dead. His deed doesn't matter when it happened.
The news flash is 6 months later he's still a corpse.
Yeah, and if you false flag our WhatsApp group with deaths, we will find you.
We are going to check. We are going to check out.
Can't get a kidder.
Death certificates.
Good effort though, because we only found out like an hour ago.
Aye.
So did you see this? Ruth Davidson's had her memoirs serialised.
Are we going to talk about this? Because we are not going to come out of it well. There is a lot of grey areas here.
But did we not agree that sensitive issues only apply if you're not a conservative?
Yeah.
That's what you said before we started.
It's like Emperor Palpatine having eczema. Already I want to go, no, take that back out. It makes me sound really callous.
Aye, why should we pay for his burns on the NHS?
Aye.
He should go private.
Do you know what? It was really bad to the people of the Dagobah system, so I don't care if he's a wee bit itchy.
We pay for the Empire Health Service.
Yeah. Right. Give us what you've got on Ruth Davidson, mate.
So she has done an interview where she's talking about how she would never want to be the Prime Minister because she doesn't think that her mental health could cope with the pressure, and then revealed that she had self-harmed as a teenager.
Right.
So just to be clear, she didn't want to be PM because she couldn't deal with the pressure of that job because she suffers with, but wanted to be leader of Conservatives in Scotland.
Who have consistently drawn money out of the mental health service.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
The First Minister is obviously a much less pressured job than the Prime Minister.
Because we're not a real country.
Yeah, it's not a real job.
I was just talking to a police officer about this.
It's interesting because I think all of our first reactions were to shrug our shoulders and go, so fuck.
Yeah, but
do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? It's
because we're not looking at it as she's still a person.
Do you know what it is? And we did say this, and I'll put my neck out, is because, rightly or wrongly, I don't believe it. I'm willing to go out and put it out there. See if you have that.
You've seen that somebody's made something up just for a book.
So see if you suffer pressure or depression, and you become a football coach, and you go, I'd never want the Scotland job or the Rangers or Celtic job, but I'd take the Alloa job because there's no pressure. There's pressure for your fucking chairman and your players. You're still running a club. That's fucking pathetic. She's put herself in the public eye and went, I bet only if it was a bigger job. She's still hated. She's still responsible for 7 million people if it's her job. She shouldn't be in it if she's got if she suffers with it, she shouldn't put herself in that position.
Or is it saying the Scotland job's easier just because it's a slightly shittier country, and then that backs her unionist views?
I think the thing is she doesn't want to be First Minister. She wants to move to an English constituency and be a cabinet member. Aye.
So she basically admitting that the job up here doesn't matter.
I don't know if there's an undercurrent of saying
it's the easiest job in the world being a Scottish
she's setting herself up to move down south, but not play it as a move to become Prime Minister. To go, I'll come down, I'll support.
Right, I'm going to see if she has suffered mental health issues as a teenager, got over them, then that's a success story that somebody's come out the other end, right?
Mm-hmm.
See if you are a working live MP, I don't think you should be releasing memoirs or biographies until your career's finished.
Or going on the Great British Bake Off.
Aye, any of that shit. How have you got fucking time to write a book?
Is she not just still a kid?
She's pregnant.
Is she pregnant or is her partner pregnant?
She's pregnant.
She's pregnant?
Mm-hmm. Then yeah, she should maybe be focusing on
the day job.
That day job, keeping healthy, not worrying about writing a book and doing extra work. You know, just easing herself in. You don't want that depression to come back in or any mental health issues to happen. So
you're saying that women shouldn't work while they're pregnant? Just
Ruth Davidson. I've no idea what I've no idea what gender she relates to or how she sees herself.
As a mother?
Yeah, she's a person.
Do you know what? It's our own failings here. I knew this wasn't going to end well, but you can't find any sympathy for a Tory, can you? Or the whole thing's just too cynical. Is the whole thing designed just to take the pressure off of fucking Rees-Mogg and Johnson and all the rest of it? I'm getting dirty talking.
Maybe it's only just the point of a book from her would only be relevant right now.
Yeah.
Like she couldn't write it in 20 years anyway because who?
Mm-hmm.
That was how I think that's how it would be perceived. I think it needs to come out now.
And I do think as well the book release is part of announcing herself to the rest of the country.
England.
To say I'm coming here and I'm going to be part of the party in a proper country.
I think she's a very good politician. She offers something different to Labour and the SNP. I don't necessarily agree with her policies, but it was very hard for a Tory minister to come out and say, I've toiled. Because they put the nip on absolutely everybody else that's ever toiled.
I think as well, Jeffrey Archer released I did an interview with some papers saying that he'd been spending a lot of time in the North England and he could completely empathise with why Jeremy Corbyn was popular and actually he felt a lot of his policies were quite good, which for some, like the arch Tory, like seems insane.
Is he still sitting?
No, he went to prison.
Is he in Lords? Is he in the House of Lords?
Is he in the House of Lords? How long did he spend in jail? Like,
I don't know.
5 years or something?
I don't even know.
What it feels like you're finding is, see when they become out of a position when it matters or they're not battling for somebody, they're all friends. Tony Blair and David Cameron are pals. The whole thing's a fucking game show. I think we've talked about this before. None of it exists. None of it's real.
Like Australia.
Cunts will still sit at dinner with Donald Trump. Democrats still will sit at dinner with him when they need to at White House events.
He's another story. I'm sick of these cunts already.
Independence, what do you think? No, cool, right.
John, when we were talking about what stories we have today, you've never heard of ASMR videos?
Sounds absolutely disgusting. I have no idea.
See when you give John letters like that,
It's only one thing.
he thinks it's going to be scud. He thinks it's going to be.
Well, that's because the only reason to do
category.
the only reason to do things like that is so you can say it in public and it's not an issue.
Right, ASMR
stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response.
Right, and what they do is they get really, really good microphones,
Like these ones,
and they make slight noises. We're going to play you a little bit of ASMR just now, and it's really popular amongst single men. Who would you say it's really popular amongst, Gary?
You're right. Men listening to attractive women do things. So we'll set it up for you just now.
So she's doing an advert at the beginning. She's fucking making dough out of whispering into her.
I was going to say.
Like, what's she doing here? She's just putting on some makeup. No, she's putting some makeup on the microphone.
It's like just ruffling the brush across.
Yep. How's that making you feel, John? As if
You know, online bullying, cyberbullying, it's making me want to find her full name, her Twitter handle, and spend nothing but time abusing her relentlessly.
Why?
The science is that it gives. You know how when you listen to a song that you've not listened to in a long time?
No, Gary, I listen to the same 4 bands every day for 7 hours.
You know how sometimes you listen to like a really iconic song and you get like a tingling in the back of your head?
Aye, like any Curtino song.
Well, that's that. The science is that those noises are supposed to inhibit that feeling. But PayPal has just banned all the main ASMR people who are mostly attractive women.
They've treated it like... No, I've seen a guy doing shit to a pineapple. Okay, for 3 hours. Like 3 hours, this guy goes to work on a pineapple, just tapping my pen against it.
So PayPal have come out and said that it violates...
I missed a parents' night.
It violates PayPal's sexual content rules.
Well,
it's not what they're doing, it's what the people are doing listening.
No, it's that. All that is sexual.
Is it?
Oh, fuck. You know it. Don't fucking start me. They're right to fucking ban that. That's just fucking horrible.
Mate, she's rubbing a brush up against the microphone. What kind of sex are you having?
But aye, that's fucking horrible. That made me feel really uncomfortable as well.
Did it?
Aye.
Watching it with 3 guys. Did they make you feel like a beetle?
Look at the...
Did you hear the pet? Can you put a penny dropping sign in? It's just the sound in there.
But look at the... For it to be audio based,
I fucking chucked all their albums out. I fucking loved them.
Look at the way she's looking at the camera.
Right.
The whole thing is fucking smut. That's all that is. That's horrible. That's so fucking creepy. That is so creepy what I just watched.
What's really funny is that the more I dug into the story to find out what actually happened, is it's people at John have actually got this banned.
Right.
It's a campaign by 8chan. Doubly as bad as 4chan.
Is it?
And they've gone to YouTube and PayPal and said this is all sexual content. You should ban all these women.
And who's this?
8chan.
The fuck is 8chan?
Do you remember 4chan?
No.
Oh, it's like an internet forum for incels.
All right, okay. You have to realise my use of the internet is obviously way more responsible than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you'd be right in there going,
No.
see women.
Do you think they should be allowed to make money off this if there is a market?
No, because I think I can just tell the type of people that it just appeals to. Oh, it's
Sticky keys.
why? Do you know what I know? Why would you? I don't get why you would listen to something that's really tricky to fucking listen to.
It's supposed to help anxiety. I don't get it myself,
and
but that's...
and the vinegar strokes.
Nah, they're right. Nah, that's weird. That whole talking from any woman, that is sexual. That is whispering in your ear. That's all that is.
I think that says more about how you view women speaking.
No, not at all. You could have women. You could also be sexual if they want to shout at you, be dominatrix, male or female. Do we not just agree male can do this job as well? If I'm,
They do with pineapples.
aye, see,
You need to seek out the pineapples.
it's
It's
really,
something.
it's really creepy.
Somebody just tapping their overlong fingers off a pineapple.
He should
So-
cut those nails.
So the PayPal have loads of the funds that they would maybe want to contribute to a Patreon account or something?
No.
No, cool.
No.
They're but they are withholding their money.
There's no sexual content here though, so we're alright.
Nobody's
We're-
listening to us.
We're the opposite of sexual content.
Well,
we actively stop babies being born.
we're being responsible.
Saving the planet. ASMR Thanos.
Aye.
But yeah, there are the thing is there are payment systems and platforms that they could switch to, like the ones that are used by so I hear, independent cam girls.
Right.
But they would then have to say, yes, I am a sex worker and I'm going to make these videos.
Right.
So they'd have to self-identify as
Aye.
What a shame.
as sex workers, basically, yeah.
Imagine getting your car insurance and you tick what job you do.
YouTuber would be bad enough.
What were they two idiots boxing in Manchester last week?
Yeah.
Is this just to prove that YouTube can sell premium content rather than just
I
be
think
a...
so. And
Do you see this? Two YouTubers. How many? Fucking thousands of tickets they sold out for a boxing match.
Was it good?
Two vloggers. No, it was horrible.
no, it was like two people who don't know how to boxing.
Oh, so they hadn't even done any training?
They'd done a couple of months in the lead up to it.
But they sold
It's
tens and tens of thousands of subscriptions to watch online. Thousands of people turned up to watch the actual event, more than would attend a normal boxing match.
Yeah.
with people that dedicated their life going, I'm just going to try my hand.
But the result was a judge-declared draw, which nicely set it up for a rematch in 6 months' time.
Okay.
So they can do it again.
I would give them knives. Just go to town on one another.
Oh well. No, I didn't know that. I might now go watch that. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'll go home and watch it.
Do you think we could set John up to fight somebody?
I don't know if anybody would take that fight.
Too dangerous.
Mad bad, dangerous to know.
Aye, I think I'd take it seriously. I think I would prepare well. So,
John, I'm looking at you and you've already got 3 people going to fight that guy. I'd fight that guy. I'd fight her.
aye, but more alarmingly, I think I'd have like 100 people waiting to fight me as well. So, aye, maybe not.
So
If it raises the fuck no, I've been punched before.
No, do not say if it raises the profile of the podcast, because that's everything that's wrong with the fucking idea. That's everything that's wrong with vloggers boxing.
You're right.
Well, what we need is to set John up to cuddle a guy.
Aye?
Aye, like an online cuddle. And then people subscribe to watch him in another podcast. After
Just turn up at somebody's
for a wee
work.
cuddle.
Aye. A bag of muffins and a bit of love in his heart.
Aye, bit of brotherly love.
Aye.
Nice.
If you want John Walker to come to your place of work, arms open.
With a basket of muffins.
Hit us up. You know we're going to get a response to that. It's just going to be one person going, well, my fucking ASMR subscription's fucked tonight. Could you unwrap the muffin closer to the microphone? Take it off.
I now can't unsee what I just...
You're going to go home tonight and watch some?
I'm not. I'd rather cry. That might fall. I just don't get it.
Either of you big fans of Big Brother?
No.
In its 17th year?
Do you know,
I was a fan of Big Brother the first maybe 3 years. I thought it was excellent.
as a social experiment,
Yes.
and see how, but then people learned how to behave in it.
The producers got involved and tried to make what was already a very good show, because the stuff they did, which was restrict the shopping budget based on tasks, already created conflict enough. You didn't need to start introducing new people, deliberate people you knew were definitely actors, because they came out and people said, "Oh, they were in a film." They were in.
And also, I think their problem was they found that people sitting about talking normally wasn't interesting.
It was though to people.
Have you heard the podcasts?
See, when it first came out, remember the very first one,
Craig, Nasty Nick.
the very first one, you could only watch on the internet, like full time, and then E4 got it, and it was 24/7 for the next two. But it was still okay. But I actually enjoyed it. Like, see, if I had an hour, I would have maybe went on my computer and watched it.
Just watch people sleeping in night vision.
Just like people on the sofa, just having pure nonsense chats, and then you'd be talking to your pals who were just talking absolute shite. And it probably is what people do listen to podcasts. I listen to loads of different... I listen to Bill Burr talk to himself for hours.
My mum's from Cambuslang.
Uh-huh.
Where this girl was from, I was talking about it.
I don't know what the story is.
So I got the new one started on Friday.
This is the last one in Channel 5. It
Celebrity Big Brother?
No, the new series.
Oh, so Big Brother's still going?
Poor
Big Brother.
Poor people Big Brother.
Normal people Big Brother. But they're not, are they? Are these people that have some sort of idea of a career ahead of them?
Well, this girl
doesn't.
20 years
anymore.
old, worked in McDonald's in Cambuslang and get into Big Brother.
Cool.
20 years.
That wasn't like a McDonald's promotion scheme, was it? That was...
No.
There were two separate things.
Chris, what were you going to say? Your mum?
We were driving through, we took the kids for a pizza the day, and we were driving through Cambuslang. She's see Campbell's Lang's in the news this week. Mum. She's how come? She's there's a girl for Campbell's Lang, 20 years old, was in Big Brother for 15 minutes and get chucked out because once she was in the house, it was at that point they decided to troll her previous tweet history and discovered that her and her sister were massive racists towards the Pakistani people. So how long did she spend in the house?
An hour or two.
20 years old, kicked out.
I think it was deleted. People who had found a way to get her deleted tweets.
So the reason we're bringing this up, John, is because of your views on... She made these tweets when she was 15, 5 years ago.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
R.I.P. to all the people that lost their lives in FU, and then there was another one about her sister saying that a certain ethnic minority group smelled on a bus. So that between the two of them were scumbags 5 years ago.
So what happened was that the tweet came out that got her pulled straight away. But her sister, Nevada, so she's Ellis Hillen and her sister's Nevada Hillen, and she'd set up a Twitter account for her to sort of promote her while she was in the show. So then she starts trying to defend her sister, saying, no, you've misunderstood, it was just a joke, blah, 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 blah. So then people started trolling her, the sister's things, and then she had a thing going, smelly, sat next to me on a bus.
See, the more we talk about this, normal people off the street are not equipped with the PR team and the money to defend themselves or keep this shit out of the news. Mm-hmm. And I think the responsibility sits exactly with the producers.
Yeah.
Going, you should have made sure that this girl it's going to be a long time before this girl works or goes for an interview. Wait.
I feel like I doubt McDonald's would even take her back now.
Aye. It's a bit... The whole... There's so many different factors.
So here's factor one. You should not be allowed a social media account until you're 16. Doesn't matter what social media account it is, you shouldn't have one. It's ridiculous. I know my nieces and nephews or wee cousins have them when they're 14, 15. You should not have an Instagram, a Facebook, or a Twitter unless it's run by your mum and they don't know the password. Simple as that. Because, see, 15-year-olds
are going to write stupid things
on that. Things, because you know what? It's the same stupid shite you might have said to one pal one time, and you've went, I'm going to put this on Twitter because it's funny.
Oh, there was also a whole bank of fuck the Pope tweets as well.
I mean, those could have been recent.
Yeah, I think they were.
Those could have been 30-year-old guys for Glasgow.
Was it Pope Francis or was it Benedict?
I'm not sure.
Because fuck Benedict, by the
way. You should be hating this. This one's way too liberal.
What?
The new one?
Honestly, fuck the Pope. Fuck the Pope every fucking day of the week. Fuck the Pope every day of the week. And his big massive house and preaches sermon about how people should do this. Fucking sell a couple of paintings. Build a couple of fucking institutions that do not abuse kids. Fuck the Pope.
So if Chris ever goes on Big Brother...
That's point one.
But I'm very pro-IRA.
That's point one. There's no social media.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's not good enough to say, oh, well, you know, all profiles should be deleted when you're 18. Deleting doesn't do anything because that's what this girl's found out, is that even if it's deleted, somebody will find a way to track it.
Point two, this girl will not now get a job for a long time.
Mm-hmm. All she has to do is change her surname.
So there's a socio-economic factor that's now going to be placed on her, which I'm sure is definitely going to change her views on what she ever had towards other people as well. Because she's now not going to have a job.
See, even if you last a while, even if you last a while in the Big Brother house, right? You're still fucking your life up.
Yeah.
But you can make the odd advert off Instagram to get you by.
Mate, which Shabazz then we sell now?
We're going. Do you know what's going to be really? Do you know what's going to be really depressing? We're going to look that up, and he's going to be rich.
No, he's not.
Going to have money
he's
somewhere.
No, I know that he stays in an area of Glasgow, and I've heard people talking about him. He's a
crafty guy,
difficult neighbour.
Right. Okay.
They get a summer of club appearances.
Aye, Freshers Week.
Well, having said that, but look, you can manufacture it all. Love Island, have a kid, get engaged. They've managed it.
No, it's fucking horrible.
Right.
The whole thing's...
I'm assuming the obvious point of this story is that this wasn't an accident and overlooked by the people at Big Brother. This was deliberately a way to get more viewers on it.
Right.
Surely.
Aye.
Don't tell me I'm
so
cynical. That's so blatant. 15 minutes in, somebody fucking pulled that tweet up. 15 minutes.
Right, okay.
That's the fucking Lee Harvey Oswald getting found out at cinema. So
you've lived with your mum and dad in Cambuslang, right? Okay. And you worked at McDonald's. She seems media ready.
Yeah, they do. They definitely go through all your accounts.
Her intro before she went in the house, you know, they do like, so the interesting fact about you, to get you in, to get the people on your side, was I'll slut drop anywhere, anytime.
What's a slut drop?
It's like a stripper dance move.
It's just like a squat.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's like a bum flash. Like a down low bum flash.
It's a deep squat.
That's to get people on side.
That was our interesting fact about herself.
Well, if it had see, to be honest, if it had worked at the McDonald's interview.
You're right.
Who's still watching reality TV programs? Do you know the only thing I've watched this year has been the cycling in the telly?
Yeah.
Everything else has been a couple of dramas on Netflix. Like,
yeah, I've really not watched a lot of live as it happened to telly at all.
It's just shouting at people. It's shouting at one another. It's horrible. It's bad for your mental health.
I think you're right. It does come down to the producers did a bad job.
Aye, horrendous. No.
How do you get deleted tweets?
They are never, as far as I believe, they're never actually deleted.
They're
There's
never,
always a trace.
But who can get them?
Anybody, if you know how.
How?
Don't know.
See, if you've got terms and conditions with Twitter, there really should be an implemented terms and conditions where if you delete a tweet, it's gone.
Do you know what
However they manage that, however they secure that. See, if you write something in the next morning or the next week, or like Facebook memories, if it pops up and you go, I cannot believe I fucking wrote that, that's ridiculous, and you go, I'm absolving myself for this right now and saying that was not good enough, then they've got the cheek to go, we've no action, people can still get it.
I know that there is a Twitter account called Deleted Political Tweets, and they've got a list of all MPs, and if any of them delete a tweet, automatically is caught,
saved
by this account. So there's a way to track.
Well, yeah, if you're a public servant, that's fine, because you should be using that responsibly. If you're a fucking 15-year-old girl and you delete, you're deleting a tweet for a reason because you know it's fucking wrong or somebody's told you it's wrong. That's the end of it.
No, but I think the mistake is actually it's not a delete, it's a hide.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever deleted.
What's this?
Anything you put online.
Yeah, it's
never.
Forever. Yeah.
Treat it forever.
Yeah, but you're 15. I'm going to say something online on Facebook or Twitter that in 10 years from now I'm going to go, fucking hell, I was a dick at 30.
Well, do you have fucking views towards ethnic minorities and who was responsible for 9/11? I don't think social media policy was a big thing in her house. I think her parents have let her down, the producers have let her down, but she does sound like a product of her environment. So the solution,
what we're saying, somebody else has said this, I don't even know if it was us on this. Basically, you can never apologise and be forgiven now.
No, but the news cycle moves so quickly.
Doesn't matter though, but for her it won't move.
Yeah, that's true.
So you'll
always be that idiot.
You either get 15 minutes of clean fame, or you get a lifetime of just you being that idiot in your local area. You can't get out of that.
I think all of that combined is part of the reason why they're having to stop Big Brother, because every year there's somebody.
They're running out of people and ruining communities too quickly.
No, they're having to stop it because everyone's life's already on the internet. That's it. There's no story now because people have seen. Big Brother was funny at first because you went, I've never seen a cunt like that before. Now you have.
See the first Big Brother that was on? That Scouse guy that won it, Craig, had been sleeping for 7 weeks till he sat that guy down and went, we know what you've done.
Well, mind there was the Irish guy gave a massage to the really attractive black girl and he got a hard on and they were all laughing at him. That was TV gold.
Tom means hard on.
He was giving her a back massage and they got up and Craig went, you got a fucking hard on, and he ran away pure embarrassed. They were like, that was gold.
I've got a bang on.
You were bullying somebody for being attracted to another girl. It was brilliant. And then they all laughed about it later. That was good. That was actually funny TV because there wasn't a lot on then. Now it's like that's staged. They've pulled 4 of them in and have went, see the discussion you're having? We're going to bring cameras in closer to you.
Here, John,
you're going to have to do it again.
I'm going to back your point up here. I didn't even know there was a normal person Big Brother happening until I read this.
I thought it was just celebrity ones now.
Even the celebrity one, my partner watches it and I'm going, who the fuck's that? Oh, they do a podcast. They're a vlogger, boxer, podcaster.
It's good when we'll get John on Love Island next year.
Oh, can you imagine him in Love Island? Just giving everybody their character. Just getting upset with a girl from Essex because she doesn't know what a 5-team ACA is going to produce.
Day 14 and John's refusing to take off his trample back t-shirt.
Day 15, John's jumped the wall because he heard there's a bet Victor in this Spanish town. It's like the graffiti. Isn't it going, stop making idiots famous? It's fucking... see, as much as I don't like the cut of this girl's jib 5 years ago, I don't know what she's like now. I do feel as if she's been set up. She's just been a piece of meat. And would they have done that to a guy?
No.
Would they have done that? Would they have hung out a guy?
Because you'll no get the tearful apology. Redemption.
Oh, you might now, to be fair.
Some stupid wee lassie for Cambers Lang was collateral damage to get the fucking
Show kicked off.
programme back on the front pages. And see, for being hungry enough and greedy enough to think that was going to be the start of your celebrity life, hell fucking mend you. Time capsule, to the kids say time capsule, it's the best shoots in Scotland, right? We've been to a lot of the swimming baths. If any listeners have got recommendations for good water parks, I fucking love them. The kids fucking love them. Fling them in, but I can't see past the time capsule.
Do Americans call them shoots?
Slides.
Flumes. Just in case there was like a kids' shoots.
This was
a misunderstanding.
This was a big visit to the time capsule.
Was it the first time they'd been?
No, they've been loads, but this is the first time my boy's been tall enough to go on absolutely everything himself.
Big time.
So this was Independence time capsule. just like he didn't need to go down on my knee.
You're not cramping his style anymore.
Aye, he's down the shoots himself. Tornado tantrum, thunder and lightning, the fucking lot.
Do you know I've not been to time capsule since I was probably Charlie's age, so
I've never been.
It's excellent, right?
Trample back day out.
Do you know? But as the money is sucked out of councils, the place is needing a right good wash. You know, discoloured tiles. You know, it sort of
seen better days.
And do you know what? It's only in the last year that it's went like that. Whereas the Water Palace in Hamilton has been in the see the Water Palace in Hamilton. See, taking the kids, I noticed that. See, if there's two slides going off of the same stairway, do you know what they have instead of two guards now? 10 years ago there'd have been two guards there. Do you know what they have instead of two guards now? One guard and a piece of rope.
Alright, okay.
So you have one guard halfway up, and then letting the rope go so that the kids can go. Like the funding cuts are evident if you go to swimming baths. But what I noticed while my boy and girl were going up the stairs themselves and then coming down the slides where I'm waiting at the bottom was the amount of people that had tags on at the swimming baths. Yep, the first thing I noticed was going, I am the only person in here, children included, that does not have a tattoo. Everybody, even the children, have tattoos. And I'm watching going, that guy's got a fucking ankle bracelets everywhere. Now, I don't know if it's the Coatbridge Airdrie area, maybe want to keep track of where, as if they're going to run off and join a reality TV programme. But I'm starting to go, do these tags work in the wet? Or is this a day out? Like, come on everybody, we're going to time capsule. It's Saturday. Everybody had fucking tags on.
I don't think I've ever
in,
seen that.
There was one guy had like
two tags.
You know, two tags. Oh, but I'm going, fucking the percentage of people in here that are fucking out in remand. It's fucking. Are you getting a discount?
Maybe.
I'm going, this is fucking wild. But a lot of them were there, being responsible with kids. I assume they were their kids. Just a fucking wild day out.
What was your favourite slide?
Probably the Tornado Tantrum. It's a big inflatable one. The four of us could go on it at the one time.
Being a big inflatable?
Yeah, but this was the first time that the boy could actually go on this ride. He could have went on it before, whether he was with them day.
Yeah.
But just the unbridled joy and going, that's amazing. Like we haven't got out of he hasn't got off and out of the splash pool and he's going, let's do that again.
They still got a wave machine?
Yeah, they do.
I used to love that as a kid.
In Dumbarton Baths, they had one slide that lasted about 5 seconds and a wave machine that went off every half hour.
A wave machine, mate, they're the holding cell. There was a... It was a quick claims court, fucking everything. I'm going, just society's moved on without me. And my kids look at me going, Dad, you don't even have any tattoos or
ways
for the police to know where you are before 7 o'clock every day. One guy had actually covered his up as if he like an ankle support, like, as if just one ankle. Oh, I hurt it playing rugby and robbing a bank.
It is a really a hard thing to disguise. To be fair, they should have by now thought of a better way to go. You know what? I know you're a criminal, but it's really unfair that everyone else gets to judge you.
Aye,
at the swimming.
The tag
here's
for
a
the
wristband
modern
that you
man.
need to wear.
Or here's the other thing.
Do they only come in ankle bracelets?
Yeah, they must.
Why is that the thing?
Must be hard to get off. You can break your thumb and get a tag off.
But if it's not moved, you're going to notice.
You could be asleep.
Aye, right.
But the very idea an ankle bracelet or a tagging device is it's cheaper doing that than actually rehabilitation in a jail.
I just let them go back and maybe commit another crime, but by that point you still know where it is.
Aye, retrospectively,
you're able to find out where they were and they were at the point of the crime, so therefore they were definitely guilty. But it doesn't stop anything.
Aye,
right, okay. Like, so they could have been at swimming baths with around loads of children.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they would put a tag on a pedo.
No,
that actually wasn't where I was going. I just meant that.
No, because I thought about it.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking about it going, well, what have you got a fucking tag on for?
Aye.
Big Brother tweets.
So your kids are disappointed on you because you've not got a tag. You're not a bad dad.
Look at you.
You've raised us right.
Look at me using cutlery.
Do the tags come with a neck tattoo?
No, that's bus drivers you're thinking.
Oh, they're just coincidence, right?
First
okay.
Bus drivers. There's nothing like paying your money and just seeing the wee swallow tattoo and you're going, are you hipster or jailbait?
There's nothing that says I never want an office job like a neck tattoo.
But people are going to look at this differently in 20 years' time.
I never would.
Aye.
I have no issue with tattoos, but I just the neck, anything above your neck, I kind of go, why?
Always going to be happy with that decision. They have decided now that's them just being their best selves.
The neck tattoo at 18 is like sending a racist tweet at 15.
I think
you can delete it, but there's going to be evidence that it was there.
I'm going to make a caveat on any face or neck tattoos. You shouldn't get them in Scotland because they always look really, really poor when you're really pale.
Yeah.
See if you've got a suntan, tattoos automatically look better.
Tattooists, the reason big tattooists come to Scotland is because they love tattooing pale skin because it takes the ink better.
A blank canvas.
Yeah.
Just imagine them going back to LA into the studio. Did you have a good time when you were away working? Amazing. I've done 2 albinos in Rudry.
I've always wanted a tattoo, but I just can't pick something.
See, I love tattoos, and I love seeing people with variety of tattoos and different areas. But the neck is just, it's the neck or face. I just go.
Do you have any?
Just that Biffy Clyro lyric. That a band I'm not even a fan of anymore. But I still really still love that song though.
It's one of their worst songs.
Couldn't disagree more, Gary.
I'm hoping that
I liked him before anybody else liked him, right?
I'm hoping my tag for the Procurator First School is going to cover up my fuck the Pope tattoo in my ankle.
So what you guys got on this week?
Nothing exciting this week. Nothing.
John?
Football coaching, football, yoga, usual shite, you know.
Trample bet,
CBD experiments, see what happens.
I'm picking up my new iPhone on Friday.
Oh, what one did you get? Did you go for the full?
Went for the XS.
Oh, for
iPhone
fuck's
XS.
Were we not just moaning about this?
Yeah, I thought about the way we were moaning at it, and then I went, no, but I do really want one.
Gary, move away from Apple.
But they're so good.
That's I'm tied in for another 2 years.
3 years.
Oh, fuck.
Because it's the...
3 years, mate.
Is that how they make it cheaper for you?
That's how they make it more, because...
The phones even last properly for 3 years. Mine seems to hit 20 months and always have problems.
That's because you got a Samsung, mate.
No, Apple was the same. That's why I moved off Apple.
I hope so, because I'm tied into it for 3 years now. So,
Gary, you look at your phone and think it's something that offers you comfort and makes you happy. It's the thing that's making you sad.
Do you think so?
Mate, it's fucking... The best thing you could have done was go and buy a fucking brick and just fucking shut all that fucking nonsense out, man.
You should have bought a pet rock.
Aye.
Oh, I'd love a pet rock.
You would love a pet rock. I could see you getting into a pet rock, just being like, it's my pet rock. Doesn't do much though.
A fucking 3 years tied into a... Mate, you commit to nothing. And you've committed to the thing that fucking makes you miserable for fucking 3 years, man. Oh,
2021. October 2021. I'm tied into it till.
Mate, that is shocking, man.
But I'll be able to send animated emojis.
How much a month?
Same as I was already paying.
Worthwhile.
50, ballpark, 50 quid?
55.
55 quid. Right, what's that? Maths, man. How much is he paying a year?
550, 50, 605, 660, 660 a year.
I would so love you to say, do you know what I did with that £700, Chris? I booked a week in San Francisco. I booked a fucking weekend in Amsterdam. I'm going to Berlin. But instead, you're going to fucking pay for this oversized screen.
That is actually a good. That's a decent city break a year.
Do you know what I mean? That's you up to £1,400, £2,000 over 3 years.
Or a day trip to Russia for a football match.
You imagine what you could have fucking done with that? But you're committing to this drip misery effect.
You could have had a brilliant weekend with me and Conroy in Glasgow.
Aye.
How did we fucking spend so much money?
Sorry, Gary picked up the bill.
What did we tweet? And on that fucking note.
Ban him or no? Did we not get it?
Gary's phone.
Yeah, ban me from picking my own phone.
And on that note.
Catch you guys next week, I guess.